Hello angels, welcome back to the Cosmic Tailor. If you're new here, hi, I am Taylor, here to tailor you to your highest timeline. And today we're going to do another pick-a-jar reading, except I wanted to do something a little different. I decided I wanted to use both of these tarot decks, and I wanted to do a bit of a story situation where we'll have one person represented by one deck and another person, or the way Spirit is saying entity to me, entity, being, etc., on this other deck. Okay, so this is gonna be new. It's gonna be a little exciting, but it's also gonna be a little scary because I don't usually do new things like this on a whim, but we're going to do it. Why? Because I want to. So angels, ancient ancestors, universe, spirit guides, higher self, mother earth, God, divine beings, the highest light with the purest intention and integrity to love. What is the message today? I think it's this one because it kept unfurling in my hand. Oh, what is my purpose? Okay, that's a cute one because I personally don't believe that anyone has any one set purpose. Okay, 111 on the timer. So let's do this. All right. So angels, ancient ancestors, universe, spirit guides, higher self, mother earth, God, divine beings, the highest light with the purest intention and integrity of love, please clear, come through, talk to me, let me know what you would like to tell this collective about, of what their purpose is. What is their purpose? Okay, is this deck gonna be the collective deck? I'm hearing yes. So this deck is going to be the entities deck, which I don't know what the entity is exactly, but we're gonna find out together, and we only contact things from the highest light. All right, we only contact things with the purest intentions to love and the purest integrity to love. So we have nothing to worry about. Okay, don't get scared now. Don't be scared. I gotta close my altar. Okay. All right, so really quickly, I need to move some things around because there we go. I have my laptop here and I kind of need it out of my way. Beautiful. Okay. We have the Star, the Devil, and the King of Swords. Okay. Interesting. Spirit says one clarifier. Strength. All right. Foundation cards, please, Spirit. Ugh. Gross. I need to wipe down my desk again. And I need to go at it with some like acetone because there's some nail polish on here I got on here forever ago. And foundation, Spirit. What is the foundation here? Oh, not yet. Spirit says not yet. Okay, cool. Then what about this entity over here, Spirit? What is the story over here with this entity? Clear. I'm hearing surprise. That's interesting. Oh, is that a thing? Oh, okay. I got really excited for a second. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay. So what's up with this entity then, Spirit? What's the story here between the collective and the entity? So you coming out in all of this like super powerful energy, the Knight of Cups in the reverse with Judgment and the Tower on the bottom of the deck says a lot. Like, you've been through a lot and you've had to deal with a lot throughout your life. Okay, and with the Star card here, the entity we're gonna go step by step, I suppose. Seven of Cups. Right. So whatever or whoever this entity is, they were presented to you in your life, in your energy, in a kind of illusionary way, in a way where you didn't even realize that they were actually there. You didn't even clock that they were truly there. Okay. And this entity was really like bringing forward a lot of different options to you, a lot of different choices, okay? Because there was something that you had to learn in order to get through the devil, right? You had to go through a life cycle or go through a living cycle, right? Because I believe that you can live multiple lifetimes in a life, okay? You had to go through a life cycle learning the lessons of the devil, the contracts, the devils in the details, the reciprocity, the give and take. You had to learn the lessons of that. And now you have to apply those lessons with the King of Swords out here too. There was something that you had to go through the process of going through when it came to torment, when it came to pain, suffering, when it came to the what's really traded and given when you are put in the position of choosing pleasures over practicality, over sustainability, and over purity. I'm hearing purity. See, because it's not necessarily anything bad, okay? What's this? Is this the entity over here? I'm getting yes, no energy, okay? Wow. And while you were going through the lesson of the devil, this person or this entity or whoever they are, oh my god, they're coming out with the star in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. Hold on. With the 2 of Wands and 9 of Wands in the reverse. That's so interesting. Okay, okay. We need one more card to clarify the 3 cards, please, Spirit. One more card to clarify the 3 cards. Well, that's 2. We'll go with this. Excuse me. We have the Chariot being crossed by the 5 of Wands. Okay, makes sense. This person was learning about 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. That's so interesting. So the way that Spirit is talking to me about this, the way that Spirit is explaining this to me is that you were put in this space, put in this energy in order to learn lessons from this person when it came to contracts, when it came to conditions, when it came to terms, etc., etc. And your role that you have to play in order to accept a certain kind of behavior or a certain kind of experience with your own life, right? With the Judgment and Tower card out here, and the Knight of Cups in the reverse, you had to find a way to be able to detach your heart space, detach your heart from the results of whatever you invested in and put your time, money, energy, effort into, right? And with Judgment being out here with the Tower, like the things that you were investing in, the things that you were pouring into, the people that you were trying to guide, the light that you were producing within other people's lives, it was not sustainable. It was never going to actually make it that far. It was never actually going to keep you in a space of stability, right? Because this person over here, this entity, this being, this energy, I'm feeling like this energy popped up in your life as a person, mainly, right? Because that's as most things do, right? With the 4 of Pentacles out here. Especially with it showing up in the reverse, that says a lot about how while you were going through these lessons of really like this lack of reciprocity, this lack of understanding, this lack of you're never actually getting what you put out, you know what I mean? Always getting like the short end of the stick, never actually getting what you bargained for. This person was kind of like, I'm literally seeing somebody like yanking a blanket towards them and like more and more and more and more. It's like, I need more blanket. I need more blanket, leaving you with like nothing. And it's like, even after they took everything from you, even after they took all of this time, effort, energy, money, etc., etc., after they took so much from you, they still felt unsupported. They still felt unstable. They still felt like they had to be so frugal. Like they couldn't just pour out anything in the world, right? And the way that Spirit is explaining this to me is that this person isn't learning any major lessons because they haven't even been able to move through the minor ones, right? They haven't been able to get through the pentacle energy, which in tarot, I cannot remember the order for the life of me because I'm a monster, I guess. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure, like, I know it either starts with wands or swords, and then it's cups, and then it's pentacles, right? I can't tell you which one is first. I'm willing to bet that it goes wands, swords, cups, and then pentacles, but you can't quote me on that. I don't know. I need to like actually learn that information and stick it in my brain, because I get it mixed up all the time. I get yin and yang mixed up all the time. I don't know why I'm like this, but I do. It happens. I don't know why. But anyway, they're not able to get through the pentacle journey. They haven't been able to get through the pentacle journey. 1010 on the timer, they haven't been able to actually move through and get through to the end of the pentacle journey. They keep getting stuck at minor points, right? That's interesting. I'm hearing they haven't even made it to like the 7 of Pentacles. The furthest they have been able to get is the 6 of Pentacles, but they haven't even been in the proper energy with the 6 of Pentacles to actually understand what the 6 of Pentacles is like. They understand what the 4 of Pentacles is like. They know what the 5 of Pentacles is like. 6 of Pentacles, though, they don't know how to actually give and receive, you know what I mean? Being choosy, being picky about the kind of people or the kinds of things or the kinds of situations, circumstances that they give to. Because in the 6 of Pentacles, it's somebody that has a lot of riches choosing to, usually in the imagery, it's somebody that has a lot of riches giving to somebody that looks higher class, if you will. Someone that has more to offer. 1111 on the timer. So it's not even to say that don't give freely to those who need it, but it is to say that when you're in 6 of Pentacles energy, you need to be very mindful and discerning of who you're giving your energy to, who you're giving your time to, who you're giving your money to, who you're giving your resources to. Because when you're not being picky about that, when you're not being choosy about that, you end up giving a lot away to people that do not give back, that do not reciprocate what you give, right? They don't understand that energy because they themselves have never been on the end of giving to people. And I mean, like, in a way where it was like genuinely reciprocated. Okay, maybe they give to people, maybe they give a lot of their time to people, maybe they give a lot of their energy to people, maybe they give a lot of their resources to people, but are these people that actually deserve this time, effort, energy, resources, etc., etc.? Are these people that actually invest that kind of energy back to these people? No, that isn't the case. 1212 on the timer. They're not choosing wisely, basically. They're not being picky in a wise way. And this Queen of Swords in the reverse energy with your King of Swords upright, they don't have the lesson or the discernment. You know what I mean? Because, like, with this Queen of Swords imagery, I literally brought this up with your pile, right? Your pile, hello? How you had to kind of block your heart with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. You kind of had to block your heart away in order to make the right decisions and being able to be like, okay, it's about practicality here. It's not about what I want, how I feel. It's not about the way I want things to be. It's about what is this? What is the situation? And if you look down here, the bowls in this deck are the cups. The bowls, these little singing bowls. Come on now. Come on. I know you want to. See? And hers is behind bars. She put hers behind bars. All right? And they're not being discerning in a way like where they're keeping their heart out of the equation in a way where it's like, okay, what's practical? They're keeping their heart out of the situation in a way where it's like, okay, what is practical? You know what I mean? You feel what I mean? You feel me? They're not being discerning at all. They're freely giving to anybody, to anything. They don't want to listen to their heart in the way their heart is saying, please stop. I'm tired. I can't. I have nothing more to give. I have nothing more. I have nothing more. I have nothing more. I have nothing more. And they're just like, okay, well, we give what we have. And if we have nothing, then we give nothing. So we'll figure it out. Like, with the 5 of Wands energy and the Chariot really clarifying all of this, it's like constant motion, constant motion, constant motion, constant motion. And I talk about this a lot, how 1414 on the timer, confirmation. You can find a reflection of yourself or a reflection of lessons in any situation or any kind of connection. And like, you don't have to find a reflection of yourself in someone. You don't have to at all, in the slightest, okay? Not everybody is going to be a direct reflection to you. Everybody is like a funhouse mirror, you know what I mean? You're going to be able to see yourself in different ways and different perspectives and different views because everybody is different like that. But if you don't want to go into the tent, you don't have to, you know what I mean? Like, there's no rules claiming that you have to go around looking for these kinds of things within yourself or within these people, right? And so, like, the way that this is coming through is that this person has been moving very recklessly for a very long time in a kind of energy where it's like there is no harmony. 8 of Cups with a Hierophant poking out here. The Hierophant is, like, laughing maniacally in this deck. Like, hold on, let me show you. Dude is, like... Excuse me, oh my god. Maniacal laughter, bro. Like... Ooh, and the way that I'm seeing it is this Hierophant is taking genuine joy and genuine pleasure in watching this person struggle. And that's really sad, actually. That's very sad. Because it's like, either the Hierophant is themselves, or it's someone they're not protecting themselves from that has thrown them off of their divine alignment, thrown them out of their divine calling. Crazy work. Alright, angels, ancient ancestors, universe, spirit guides, higher self, mother earth, God, divine beings in the highest light. They're giving us the 8 of Swords, the Emperor, and the 8 of Cups in the reverse with the 7 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, these people have lied to themselves like crazy. Like, crazy lied to themselves. They have manipulated themselves and tricked themselves out of their own spot, you know? Because the thing is, with the 6 of Pentacles energy, you were their opportunity to learn these lessons within this minor aspect, right? You were their opportunity to learn these things. They were your opportunity to learn the devil, right? And get through the devil energy within the major arcana, okay? They were, like, ooh, they're really, like, losing here in, like, a very sad and devastating way, especially because it's, like, the karma that comes... Ooh, the karma that comes from you having to walk away and say goodbye to this person because of how badly they disappointed you, having to start a new beginning because of how much work, time, and effort you put into this connection, the karma is going to be catastrophic. Because the thing is, I don't think even the universe saw or expected to see how much you would become invested in this connection. With the Strength card, look at how tender and kind she's being with this tiger. Like, she genuinely loves this creature. She genuinely has care in her heart for this creature. Like, and I don't think the universe foresaw you to have as much love in your heart for this person as you did. Or, if the universe, if the universe did see it. What the hell? What was that? Or if the universe did see it, like... It was one of those things where it was like, I'm not really banking on that. I'm just expecting these people to get through, like, these lessons, you know? And this person, I don't think this person even knows how much you cared about them. Because, like, we have the 4 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. They kept themselves in this kind of mind trap where they had themselves convinced that they were, like... I'm hearing that they were just making up what they thought was very clear and obvious signs from you, that they were just, like, gaslighting themselves, or, like, I'm hearing they didn't want to be the one to approach, which is interesting because it's Emperor energy over here, but it's being clarified by the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Like, they really did not want to be the person to step forward. They were really scared. They were really, really scared. And then their worst nightmare came true, which was you walking away from them in the first place. And you didn't even have to really walk away from them, but, like, it's a kind of energy where it's like you felt chased out, actually. 7 of Pentacles, King of Wands in the reverse, High Priestess in the reverse, the Star, Queen of Wands in the reverse, Page of Pentacles upright, and the 6 of Swords in the reverse. Holy shit. Yeah. You really, like, this person sucked so much out of you, took so much out of you, threw you so, like, through so many loops, into so many spirals. And all you ever wanted to do was, like, show them the possibilities and show them the way. That was your job. That's what you were supposed to do. That was all you were supposed to do. And this person couldn't even get out of the 4 of Pentacles energy. The 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. You know what I mean? Maybe you contributed to that. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is that this story here, it's going to end, like, catastrophically, because everything is it's already over. Like, judgment was called, tower has fallen, everything is done and over with. There is no coming back from it. But the fact that this energy keeps coming back up means that this energy is still trying to come after you or connect to you or hang on to you in some kind of way. So what's up with that, Spirit? Okay, hold on. I'm going to go grab the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. And, like, well, really fast, since these are out here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Cups in the reverse, and the Page of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. With the wheel being out here, like, everything that happened for the most fortunate, beneficial ending that could possibly come through for you. First of all, like, just so you know, just so you are aware. And with the King of Cups in the reverse and the Page of Cups here, like, something about this kind of feels trickster, like, if I'm being honest. I'm hearing trick you out your spot. Oh, no. Oh, really, dude? Clear. This energy just wants to be you. That's icky. That's icky. Who is this? Spirit, angels, ancient ancestors, universe, spirit guides, our mother, God, divine beings, life, grace, intention, integrity, to love. Please. What's up with this energy? Okay. So we have sound healing, watch a movie, and alone time. Okay. So really fast. This energy is something that, like, exists subliminally, is what I'm hearing. Like, this energy, I just heard something, like, very whispery, quietly go, no. So that's weird. But there is something here that's, like, subliminally in the background. It's like an energy that is constantly trying to fill the space of silences that you have, or even, like, outside of the spaces of silence. It's like it's trying to fill your space, like, whenever you're not actively trying to attune to a certain vibration outside of it, right? And 3 things: sound healing, movement, and positive affirmations. All 3 of these are radiating rainbow energy. All 3 of these cards are radiating rainbow energy. All 3 of these girls are radiating rainbow energy, okay? Rainbow energy is healing energy, all right? Anytime I feel like I'm in pain, or anytime I feel like I'm experiencing something like physical irritations or something like that, I learned this thing from this girl in elementary school and middle school. I think about her all the time. I hope she's, like, having the best life ever. I hope all of the blessings are going her way. I hope everything becomes the absolute best it possibly can be for her, truly. She taught me, like, this, like, nursery rhyme thing. 3, 3, 4, 5 on the timer. In Spanish, right? It goes, sana sana colite de rana, no hoy sana, sayana mañana, right? Heel heel frog tail, or heel heel frog ass, for if not today, then tomorrow. And I envision rainbow light emanating from my hands when I do that, and it genuinely does help. So I'm here to tell you that attuning yourself to this healing vibration is absolutely necessary right now, okay? And the 3 best ways for you to do that is with sound healing, movement, and positive affirmations. If you can find a way to have sound bowls playing in your house at all times, okay, for, like, I'm hearing for 2 to 3 weeks, all right? Have that going. Do that. Figure out a way to do that, like, from day to night. I mean, constantly going. Especially if you set the specific intention with listening to these sound bowl healing or the sound healing videos or podcasts or whatever you listen to. I don't freaking know. However you'll figure it out. set the specific intention of healing and raising your vibration, because that is going to be one thing to repel this energy away from you and keep it away from you. Because like there's something about your stillness right now with this alone time card. There's something about your stillness right now and the way that you're not really moving up or down that is like really attracting this energy, because it's like, in a way, it seems like you're still within reach, but you're not. You know what I mean? And the energy is trying to get to you in whatever way it possibly can. And you need to try your best to put yourself not in the energy from before, and not necessarily in a new energy, just in an energetic space where you are calling in healing and true healing vibration. You know what I mean? You feel what I mean? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Because this energy, it's coming at you and towards you specifically for that healing that you have. You yourself are a healer already. I can tell you that much. You yourself are very powerful, and you're able to do a lot of big physical, like, material blessings. You're able to call in material blessings like super well and easy because of this power you have, all right? And Spirit is saying like you really need to spend a lot more time being a little bit more mystical and magical about your life, because you are mystical and magical, and you need to start feeling like that. You need to find a way to start attuning yourself to that, because a new energy isn't your energy. Your energy is your energy. And the more you actually allow yourself to tap into your energy, align with your energy, and actually embody that energy, then you can evolve with it and move into new energies with it. But you haven't really grounded this mystical, magical, wonderful aspect of yourself. And without it, it's only going to call this like energy closer to you and to you faster and more, because they benefit. They benefit, babe. They benefit from you not like being in your highest vibration. And since you're so close to it, you're like literally right there. The pinnacle's here. You're right there. That means you're at the highest vibration you possibly can be, where you're still within like the grasp, the reach. Not really, but you're still in the same bracket. Therefore, you're the most beneficial. That means that you have a lot of energy to give, a lot of energy to ride off of, a lot of energy to live off of. Okay? Attune yourself to your energy. Listen to sound healing like as frequently as possible. Do stretching, do yoga, do so much physical activity. And I don't mean physical activity as in like doing like heavy lifting things. I mean like actually attuning to and listening to your body. Like where there's pain, stretch. Where there's weakness, work out. Where there's dryness, moisturize. Where there's like etc., things like that. You know what I mean? When your throat feels dry, drink some water. You know what I mean? And so, Spirit is saying there's something very significant about a childhood movie that you watch, or that you haven't watched in a while, and you need to watch it. You need to go back and watch that movie, because there's new messages in there for you that you really need to listen to, and you really need to reconnect with, because there are messages within that story, within that storyline, within that plot that really applies to your life right now. And there are little tidbits in there, messages that you can take to properly heal and carry yourself into this new timeline, okay? Into this new life, into this new space, into your actual energy, outside of this weird devil energy, and to the next level, to the next space. What comes after the devil again? I've been reading tarot for years, and I can't tell you the freaking things, like I can't tell you the what's it called? I can't tell you the order in which the major arcana come in. Of course it's the Tower. Duh. Of course it's the Tower, which is out here. And so if you've already gone through the Tower, then it's the Star, and the Star is already out here. And once you go through the Star, yeah, that's the Moon and the Sun and freaking Judgment, and then the World. Like, Dude, and Judgment is out here too. Like, you're so close. You are right there. Oh my god, you are right there. I'm gonna try to like get myself to have that memorized by the end of the year. It really should not be that difficult for me. We have massage and nourish your temple with that same rainbow light situation going on here. Like, exactly what I told you with the hands thing too. Like, you need to start taking care of your physical body, home slice. That is your next phase. That is the next phase in your life. That's the new page that's coming through. You having to take care of your physical self the way that you take care of your emotional self, your mental self, and your spiritual self. And those 4 aspects are always constantly evolving, babe. So, beauty ritual and sync with the moon. The rainbow energy here is so significant, dude. Like, syncing with the moon is going to make you feel healed on, like, from the outside peering in. It's kind of like it's going to penetrate you from your clothes into your body. You know what I mean? Yeah. Do some fun beauty ritual, babe. Have fun with it. Do something enjoyable, okay? Paint your nails. I'm going to paint my nails. I don't know what color yet, but I decided that I was going to paint my nails tonight, so that's what I'm going to do. Anyways, thank you so much for being here, angels, and for letting me read your energy for you. If you liked this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how this reading resonated with you. And I don't know, tell me something about yourself. Tell me one of your favorite things to do, because I'm interested. And yeah, I hope I will see you another time. I will see you in tomorrow's message, hopefully. Okay? I love you so much. Bye. Oh, and also if you want to tip me, I have my Cash App in the description box below. Tips are always appreciated but never required. Okay, love you so much. Bye.